think of the hardest working people around the world, does France come to mind?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That's why France is trying to change its labor laws. Right now, it's hard to fire underperforming workers, and there's still a 35-hour maximum work week. One worker protesting the reform said they, quote, they want to make us Kleenex employees, so throwaway employees. There is a reform that people like, banning the use of technology for working at home or when people are on vacation. So we kind of see two sides of the coin with this one. But the problem here is that France has had an unemployment rate stuck at 10% for years. So they're trying to do a little bit of reform to change that. But you see the change in trying to make it, okay, easier to hire and fire. But then, Nina, you also have employers who are saying, okay, we want to take a step in the other direction and say, turn off the emails when you go home. No emailing after 8 p.m. until 8 a.m. And a lot of those bosses are saying, okay, I'm taking that step too.
Right. It's hard to know which will work because a lot of people think that if you are always working at home, maybe you don't put in 110% at work. So it's hard to know which would really be the more productive thing. But I think here, you know, in the U.S., I think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be competitive and try and outdo everybody. And I think unless you literally shut down an email server and could not communicate, even if you had a ban, you would still have people trying to get around that and, you know, let the bosses know, hey, I'm working. I know there's a ban, but I'm still at home working.
It's what's become almost expected of us now. You're expected to answer an email at all hours of the day, whether or not it's a holiday, whether you're on spring break. I know that you were emailing a little bit. I don't know. Kim, you experienced that just this weekend.
Oh, I did. You know, this is something I couldn't get behind this rule anymore because just this weekend, it was a holiday weekend, Easter. You know, we had family over at our house, and there was one family member who has a very demanding job and was having to answer emails on the holiday. He didn't want to. You know, we were supporting him. But it shows just how much of an impact this can have on a family dynamic, work being intrusive into the home. I thought it was interesting, though, in an article that I read that if you think about it, 20 years ago, before email, you would never go over to your coworker's house on a Sunday night, knock on their door, and ask them for something on a project. That would be considered rude.
But this
with
isn't
email,
20
all of a
years ago.
sudden, it's okay
But that's
to do
how
that.
businesses are now. You know, we can say that we can shut down, but I don't know that it's possible anymore.
I do think it's possible
expected.
if a company took the lead and said, this is important to us as a company. So Volkswagen took the dramatic approach where they shut off the servers. So email wasn't getting pushed out. So if you're a manager at top level, you're still getting emails, but the people below who didn't necessarily need this stuff were not getting it. But another company just did an education campaign where they said, look, don't send emails between 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. and don't do it on your days off. And they saw after hours email dropped 11% over the year, and productivity is the same. I think we think that sending all these communications that we're being productive, and I think we're not. We've created this extra work that maybe has nothing to do with the core of what the company is really doing.
No, but it's all about perception. And if you look like you're working harder than your coworkers, then you've
That's why it comes from above.
It does. If you see your boss emailing from 4 a.m. to midnight,
I'm
going to still be answering those emails.
Too.
Absolutely, because in the end, don't we all just want to be the boss? Maybe. No, I don't.
Is that the announcement?
I know,
yeah. Right
I'm
now?
taking over WCCO.
I'll take a 35-hour work week.
Done. Just for you, Nina.
Wow.
Thanks,
I'll also
boss,
give you a
Kylie.